Steve Irwin was born on February 22, 1962, in Essendon, Victoria, Australia. From the very beginning, animals were his world. His childhood was filled with adventures in the wild, exploring and learning about the creatures around him. Steve's parents, Bob and Lynn Irwin, shared his passion. They were dedicated conservationists who instilled in him a deep respect for nature. They started the Irwin Reptile Park, a haven for native Australian wildlife. This park would later become the world-renowned Australia Zoo. Steve grew up surrounded by snakes, lizards, and yes, even crocodiles. His home was a living classroom. His love for these creatures was pure and infectious. He had a unique ability to connect with animals and people alike. He wasn't afraid. Instead, he wanted everyone to see their beauty. He believed that understanding animals was the key to protecting them. Steve learned everything about reptiles from his dad. His father was his mentor and his hero. He was catching and caring for crocodiles before most kids rode bikes. His skills and bravery were unmatched. He shared his parents' dream to protect wildlife and the places they lived. This mission became his life's work. It wasn't just a job for Steve, it was his calling, his passion, his life. Steve's enthusiasm was contagious, inspiring many to care about wildlife. He had a way of making you feel like you were right there with him, exploring the Australian bush. His energy and excitement were palpable. He wanted to share his love for wildlife with the world. Through his television shows and documentaries, he reached millions, and he knew just how to do it. His unique style and boundless enthusiasm made him a beloved figure worldwide. The Irwin Reptile Park grew and grew, evolving from a small family-run operation into something much larger. It became the Australia Zoo, a world-renowned wildlife conservation facility, known for its dedication to animal care and education. Steve poured his heart and soul into the zoo, working tirelessly to ensure its success and the well-being of its inhabitants. He wanted to create a place where people could connect with animals on a personal level, fostering a deep sense of empathy and understanding. A place where they could learn to appreciate and respect them, gaining knowledge that would inspire them to take action. Steve and I were married in 1992, marking the beginning of a lifelong partnership. It was a partnership in life and in our mission to protect wildlife, driven by a shared passion and commitment. Together, we worked tirelessly at Australia Zoo, dedicating our lives to the care and conservation of animals. We cared for the animals, expanded the facilities, and welcomed visitors from all over the world, sharing our message of conservation. Our goal was to inspire action, to make people feel a part of something bigger. We wanted people to leave the zoo with a sense of responsibility, a commitment to making a difference, a responsibility to protect our planet and all its creatures, ensuring a better future for generations to come. Steve believed that education was key, that knowledge was the foundation of conservation. He knew that if people understood wildlife, they would be more likely to protect it, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Steve's passion for wildlife went beyond the zoo. He wanted to reach as many people as possible, and he knew just how to do it. Television. The crocodile hunter was born. His energy was boundless. He would wrestle crocodiles, handle venomous snakes, and get up close and personal with all sorts of amazing creatures. But it wasn't just about the thrills. Steve used every opportunity to teach. He explained animal behavior. He talked about the importance of conservation, and he did it all with that infectious enthusiasm that made him a global icon. Children, especially, loved Steve. He became a hero, teaching them about the wonders of the natural world. He inspired a whole new generation to care about wildlife. Section 4. An Unthinkable Loss, an Enduring Legacy. September 4th, 2006, is a day I will never forget. It was a day that changed everything. The day we lost Steve, a day that left a void in our hearts. He was filming an underwater documentary when a stingray barb pierced his heart, a moment that seemed almost surreal. It was a freak accident, a tragic loss that sent shockwaves around the world, leaving everyone in disbelief. The outpouring of grief was overwhelming, a testament to how deeply he had touched lives. People from all walks of life mourned the loss of the crocodile hunter, uniting in their sorrow. He was more than just a television personality. He was a conservationist, an educator, and a friend to many, and a true champion for wildlife, dedicating his life to their protection. His death was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a poignant moment for reflection. But it also served to strengthen our resolve, to carry forward his mission with renewed vigor. We knew we had to continue Steve's mission, to honor his legacy in every way possible. We owed it to him, to our children, and to the future generations, and to the animals he dedicated his life to protecting, ensuring his work lives on. Section 5. Continuing the crocodile hunter's mission. Steve's legacy lives on. His spirit is woven into the fabric of Australia Zoo. We continue to rescue, rehabilitate, and release wildlife. We educate visitors about conservation and inspire them to make a difference. Our children Bindi and Robert share Steve's passion for wildlife. They have grown up at the zoo learning from the best. Today, they are both dedicated conservationists, following in their father's footsteps. Steve Irwin may be gone, but his message of conservation is more important than ever. We must all do our part to protect our planet and its incredible creatures. It's a message that will continue to resonate for generations to come.